Welcome back to Stop, Drop, and Roll! We are a group of friends turned found family who love ourselves some Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Daniel Kim, I am the Dungeon Master here, and welcome back to our game. Thanks so much for being here, y'all. Without further ado, let's go ahead and introduce the cast and get into our D&D game today. We'll start with Andrew, as usual.
Hello, I'm Andrew. I'm playing Joko, the Vengeance Paladin with a chip on his shoulder. He has he, him pronouns.
Awesome. That's Joko. And next up, let's go ahead and have Kyle.
Hello, I'm playing Artie, the Pronergy Time Boy Wizard. Pronouns he, him.
TM.
Time Boy TM? Yeah. It's that's the evolution of Sad Boy is Time Boy. Alright, and Zach.
Hello, I'm Zach. I am playing Emerin Swift Miss, the halfling rogue, and pronouns for her are she, her.
Awesome. And Becca.
Hey, what's up? I'm Becca. I'm playing Fen, the Eladrin elf sorcerer, and Fen uses they, them pronouns.
Awesome. And last but certainly not least, Gavin.
Hello, I'm Gavin, back from a little vacation hiatus. Glad to be back. I'm playing Poe Swiftmiss. He's a halfling, ranger, warlock, multi-class. He's a bit of an undead boy, and pronouns are he, him.
Awesome. Yeah, do we have any announcements for today before we get started?
Just the usual social medias. But yeah, you know we're at Stop, Drop, and Roll, D&D, and all the places. But on Twitter, we're at SDR_D&D. Hit us up there!
Woo. Awesome. I think that's it. Awesome. So we're going to get into this game today. Let's see if we can get our friends out of the abyss. So, without further ado, go ahead and grab a drink, have a seat, and get ready for some hot dice-based storytelling. Alright, and welcome back. Last we left off, the Grim Troupe was spending their time in the abyss, not purposefully, but trying to get out of it as quickly as possible, as a number of things forced them into the plane. They spent their days wandering, trying to find any way out, and they ended up at the Library of Orcus, learning about all of the demon lords of the abyss, but also finding out some foundational myths about the world, about certain conflicts, about their strange enemy, the Opposer, the Ancient of Days, this esoteric god, and also a number of personal things. Fen found out more about the crystal that they wear, that black crystal that ended up being a failed phylactery for the ascension of a lich. On top of that, Poe was able to find the name of Grost, the true name, but hasn't yet taken a look at it. And with all these kind of informational pieces gathered, you all gathered in the center bit to speak with the wizard Harthoon, who put you in the direction of where you guys could forge a tuning fork to get back to the Feywild. Oh, thank you for the resubscription. And with that, you all made your way into the deserts of Pezunia, away from the library, away from that small safe haven, and toward that strange, large volcano on the horizon, which would mark the Razor Forge. Possible freedom and your ticket out of the abyss. And that is where we're going to pick up our game today. A tired grogginess falls over each of you, signaling a day's end. Though the unmoving suns frustrate your attempts at telling the time, you know it's been about 2 days' travel since your visit to the library, that floating giant obelisk above the burning fields of Pezunia. And with the day's journey over, sand and bone finished, you all begin to see a jagged mountain face spilling dark sheets of red magma from atop its summit. Perhaps a half-day's journey away, a task for tomorrow. So, you begin to break for camp. And as you guys are starting to set out tents and portable cots for an evening's rest, is there anything that you wanted to do before sleeping for the night?
I think that I also just recently withdrew from the effects of haste. So that in combination with all of our travel, I think I pass out immediately.
So you're just tired, and you get on your cot and drop. Is there anything else that anyone else would like to do before they get to sleep?
I have one thing.
Yeah.
So, as everybody's sort of setting up for the night, maybe Emrin's cooking up some of our rations for dinner, Fen is gonna walk over to Artie.
Okay. You do so.
And say, hey, I was wondering, do you think you could help me send a message back to the Feywild? I realize that we, I think it would be good for us to send something on over to Snow and let her know that we're not dead.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah. Of course. Okay, hold on. Let me just finish setting this up, and I'll like close up the called words. I haven't played in a while.
Okay.
Tiny hut. The hut.
Yeah, the hut.
I'll close up the hut.
You're gonna close up the hut.
Once that's nice and closed, I will
Got
go
it.
ahead and make
The
a little
arcane dome-like structure just kind of building itself up over and around you all. Perfect.
I will go ahead
Yeah.
and take a little piece of copper wire and like loop it into a circle, and then as I'll tie a little knot, and then as I pull the knot tight, a little bead will pop and appear in place, and I'll go ahead and hand that over to Ben.
Sounds good.
Great. You notice that Fen, even in their winter state, looks pale, like paler than they normally do in this state. And they sort of shake their head a little bit as they take the copper bead and the wire from you and say, so, it's 20 words, right?
For you, it's 25.
Really?
But yeah, for everyone it's 25, but I just thought that would sound nice.
Great, thanks. Fen kind of goes off to a little corner of the hut, and sits down to send the message.
All minor illusion, like a little wave of heat to kind of warm them up. They look cold.
Oh, you got it. You do so. All right, Fen. What would you like to say?
Snow. We're alive. Working on getting home. Don't be scared. Wait for us with Solaris. I'm sorry for how we left things. I love... And the message cuts off.
Go ahead and roll a D100 for me, please.
I definitely remember how to do that.
Yes, so you take 2 D10s. One of them has a
No,
yeah.
I just rolled it in.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a 95.
95. Got it. Brief moment. And then a message comes back through. don't worry. I'm working things on my own here. When you come back, I swear I won't be useless. I'll be stronger. I'll see you back at Sanctuary. What about love? And then it cuts off.
Damn. Thanks, Audie.
Oh, yep, no problem. Is Snow okay?
Yeah, she seems, strong. Nothing seems like it's going terrible over there, or I guess she would have said something, so.
I mean, if she was able to stick with us, she's always been strong, right? No real surprise.
That's a good point, that's true, yeah. And you notice some of the, like, frost crystals around Fenn's hairline are starting to melt a little bit, almost looking like sweat, as they lay down to go to sleep.
You got it. And all of you, with the time and with the heat of the day and the general tiredness from being in a foreign, horrible place for so long, find a troubled but deep night's rest. Poe. You hear a faint swell of sound. You smell an ocean breeze, salt and spray of just the beautiful ocean and the soft heat of a summer sun, and you open your eyes and you see a beautiful azure ocean in front of you. A small cry takes your attention behind you, and you see a small cottage amidst a white-walled city. Venair, your home. Emran sits half-buried in a sand dune, struggling and laughing as your mother builds a fort around your sister. Your father is there too, laughing, drawing a sort of castle moat around her head in the sand. And you see...
Come on, Poe, come on.
Your family. What do you do?
I immediately, like, full 360. I'm just spinning to see if I see
Yeah.
grass, anything dangerous. I don't trust this.
I mean, you see the ocean and you see your white-walled home. You see your family. What seems to be at least the dream representation of your childhood home. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay. 17.
17. You look around, and as you turn to your family, they're waving at you, but as soon as you lock eyes with them, they look at you with horror, with unfamiliarity, and they begin to guard Emran from you, like you're a stranger.
Wait. Emran! Emran!
A sudden shadow passes over you, and a deep chill sits in your spine. They're not looking at you, but past you at something in the ocean.
I turn around to look at it.
You see a dark sun, rimmed in red, but black inside. And ink seems to drip off of its surface into the ocean. The beach is cast in a dark red light, and you hear your family scream for a moment as this giant wave of inky black slams into you, past you, and you watch as it engulfs everything. the beach, the cottage, the city, your family, until nothing remains except you and the faint breathing of another person, a familiar person.
Is that circle still there?
It is.
Do I have my bow?
You look down. It's not currently in your hands.
I
Go to
reach
make a
on my
wisdom
back.
check.
Okay. Oh, nice. 16.
16. You start imagining it. The bow, the shape of it, the star in the grip. And you feel a weight settle into your back.
I grab it and I immediately loose an arrow into the center of that circle.
The arrow goes, and this shining light pierces through that black sun with a wave. And you watch the sun melts down and settles into the shape of a person gripping at their chest. How dare you? How dare you, my own servant, loose a weapon at me?
Hey, Grost. Been doing some soul searching, I don't know if I have a soul anymore, but I've been searching this sort of empty carapace that I carry around, and I think I've come to a conclusion, and that is fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I'm done.
The being rises to their full height, more than double yours. Coal, pitch black eyes and obsidian skin. Beautiful as you remember him, but his expression is twisted with anger into this horrific, terrifying gaze. You're what?
Yeah, I think I'm discovering what I need out of a relationship, and I think we're just at different parts of our life, and I think we just need different things right now. So I think it'd be best if we just, clean break. You go your way, I go my way, and we leave it at that. No hard feel. Well, I have some hard feelings, but it'd be great, so great if you didn't.
As you're talking, the air begins to feel thicker, a little bit like harder to breathe or move in, and you find yourself having to swallow a bit more and take in a bit more breath as Grost's eyes go flinty hard. Poe, I've been amused at you, intrigued with you, and disappointed with you. But now, I am angry. And as he says that word, waves of ink reverberate from his person, splashing against your feet and against you, threatening to knock you back. You think you're the only one who's angry, Poe? You don't know who you're speaking with. You don't know half of where you are.
Okay, that may be true, but I also know you're not technically a demon prince, are you, Grost?
His eyebrows go high. and wide.
You're a bit of an imposter.
You want to believe that you can leave? You believe that you can abandon me? Oh, Poe. He stretches out both of his hands, and you begin to see shapes rising in that ocean of black. Inky black shapes that begin to turn into familiar faces, Poe. That in this moment where you're standing up, send a chill down your spine. You see one on the left, a shadowy human with a scar over one eye. Plate armor that clinks as he shifts angrily toward you, bald and fierce-eyed. You see Joko. The next shape is smaller, older, seemingly about your size, and you see a black and shadowy cloak about them, head full of white hair, and an intelligent look in the eye like he's figuring out how to dismantle you most efficiently. A gnome. Artie. Next to Gross is an androgynous figure. Tall and lean, seemingly elvish. Fen. And last, on your right, is a sight you've seen every day in your life, only never quite like this. Angry, intense eyes. A mirror image of you if you were female. Your own sister, Emryn, looking at you with daggers drawn.
Guys, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've been lying this whole time. It's just fucking Guy. I don't know what to do or what I can say or what. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done to you all. I'm sorry.
They're hurt by you, Poe. They don't trust you, Poe. Everything you've done has only made them hate you. You watch as they slowly take steps closer. They barely tolerate you. They're even planning to kill you. And whose fault is that, Poe? Whose fault?
That's mine. Mine.
It is. You did that all yourself, Poe. I show up in dreams, but you are the one destroying yourself. You can't do anything without me, Poe. You need me. And yet you keep displeasing me. You want to try leaving me? Well, here. Let me show you what would happen if you left me. And Gross turns his gaze to your friends. Kill him. I want you all to roll initiative.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
Fuck you,
roll.
Joko.
Oh God.
Oh my
Oh
God.
God. Okay.
Me as well, Daniel?
Yes, you as well, Poe. You as
Okay.
well.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh, wow.
Oh, with my
Okay.
plus 4, that's a 24.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
Fuck you guys.
All right, all right. All right. Then first up, initiatives, please.
24.
24 for Artie. Oh, I need the two of you to roll. Wait, Poe rolled a natural 20 though, right?
Yeah, I did.
Artie, did you roll natural 20?
No, I did not.
Okay, then Poe goes before you. Okay. Poe?
He just gets to add 1,000,000 to his initiative.
We'll say Poe's at 25. Artie, yours is 24. Fenny's, yours is 23. Gosh, you guys rolled high.
Yeah.
Joko?
20.
20. And Emran?
22.
Oh my god, you guys rolled so
You're so
high.
slow,
Oh
Joko.
my
You're
god. So slow.
What a slow boy.
Alright, alright.
This is the best I've ever rolled initiative.
What a slow
Oh my
boy.
god. Alright. Poe, it's your turn. As you see all of your friends begin advancing on you.
I just want to feel around myself and see if like do I have everything I have in like the real world? Like
Yes, you do. Yes, you
okay. And do I have everything back that I may have used up the last day?
would. For now, let's
Or
say
am I
yes.
where I'm
Let's
at?
say yes. Yes.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. In that case, I'm going to tap my boots together to cast haste.
Okay.
And then I am going to shoot an arrow. Oh, I already. JK on the boots of haste.
Okay.
No, wait, no. Okay, no, I do boots of haste. I do boots
So
of
you
haste.
boots of
okay.
haste, and then you show you shoot the bow at Corellin at who?
Sweating?
I shoot it at Joko first.
You shoot at Joko first. All right, go to make an attack roll. So you are hasted, and you are making an attack roll at Joko.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's gonna be that is 14 to hit.
14, Joko. Does that hit?
The arrow kind of slams into the armor, the like shadowy, inky armor of this Joko, and it just seems to like hit it and then melt away. And Joko's eyes stay locked on Poe.
Fucking hey.
That was your first attack, Poe?
Yeah, and now I'm looking around to shoot at someone else, but I think better of it, and I'm gonna cast one second. I'm gonna cast a 60-foot fog cloud.
I'm gonna counterspell it.
Unfortunately, you can't, Poe, because you used your action to attack.
Oh, I could also counterspell it.
I'm using my boots of haste, so that was my attack action, and then this is my primary action.
This is your primary action. So, it counterspelled it at 3rd level. It was a 3rd level
Oh,
fog cloud.
It was a 3rd level fog cloud, correct?
Artie. A destructive pattern of magic weaves from Artie's hand, and your fog cloud dissipates instantly.
Okay, I'm terrified. Shit. Guys, I said I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to do, and I run back like how far? I run back like 15 feet just to get a little bit of more
15
distance.
feet,
right
you
here.
got it. You run back 15 feet.
God, and I pray to no one, and my turn's over.
You got it, and that ends your turn. Artie, you are up. Fen, you are on deck. As you see Artie step forward, the counterspell dissipating from his hand as he opens his mouth.
Just take 1, 2, 3. So I'm right protecting cross.
Okay.
You see this like little miniature black hole appear in Artie's hands, and then you feel your knees start to kind of give out. I'm gonna cast Gravity Sinkhole and condense it on his legs to try to just absolutely shatter his knees.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Okay, I need Poe. You need to make a Constitution saving throw for me. It's centered below him at his knees. Yes, Artie?
So it's gonna pull him into the ground.
Pull him into the ground. You got it.
That's a 5.
It fails.
Okay. Yeah, let's upcast it. Let's upcast it.
At what
see.
level?
Let's do 7.
7. You got it.
Live life a little
Roll
bit.
damage.
So that'd be 5, 6, 7. 47 force damage.
47.
Do I
force
have full
damage.
HP,
You do.
Daniel?
You do.
Okay.
And he's pulled in a straight line towards the center of where it is. So I'm just literally pulling him into the ground. Just trying to like hold him still, if that makes sense.
All right. Is there anything you say, Artie?
Yeah, I'll just look at him and like, I killed you once, I'll do it again.
Poe,
Stomach drops.
you are now prone as you are pulled to the ground on your hands and knees, feeling like gravity has tripled above you as you just collapse, like just trying with all your might to stand up, but the gravity is forcing you to the ground. Fen, it is your turn. Artie, if that ends your turn.
Yep, I'm good.
All right. Fen looks at Poe, locks eyes with him, and says, Poe. And they, boof, teleport 20 feet closer. And as they appear in this new spot with, like, tendrils of shadow pushing out from where they have now appeared, the shadow spins in the air and weaves itself together into the familiar form of their spectral hound.
Got it.
Fuck.
Where do you want it?
They, it's gonna start standing next to me.
You got it.
And as Ben says, I've been alive for 87 years. I've only known you for a couple of months. And the hound starts creeping towards you, fangs bared. Do you honestly think I'd give a shit about a loudmouth, overconfident, narcissistic nobody? And the hound bites at you.
With advantage.
Make an
style.
attack with advantage because he's prone.
Oh god.
Right. First one's a 5, second one is a 12 plus. What do I add to this?
Should be your proficiency bonus plus, I think.
Oh, yeah,
I think
yeah,
plus
yeah,
your
it's,
charisma modifier. I think it should be your spell attack.
It's a 17.
17 to hit. Poe's your AC.
Misses.
With haste with 19. The pound just tries to clamp down, and you, even with the gravity, you like stretch up your bow and smack it on the snout, trying desperately to keep it away from you. Your hand just shaking in the air.
Ben
you-
sees.
You can be an asshole, but this isn't you.
Do you honestly think that you know me? You don't. And Fen is gonna cast Blight. Upcast at 6th level.
Oh my
So
god.
make a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage because my hound is right next to you.
So the first roll was a 1.
Oh!
Oh!
I
That's a
will use
natural
my
one.
halfling luck.
Okay, you use your halfling luck.
That one is okay. Yeah, these are terrible. 6.
6. That fails.
Alright, that misses. So
Fen,
you
roll
are
damage.
going to take 52 points of necromantic damage.
Holy shit.
Poe, you feel the rot from the ink stretch up as the ink starts to stretch up towards your body, and you feel it like ripping the skin off of your hands and just pulling it down into the ink as if it's consuming you. As you feel like the naked white hot pain from like exposed skin. Fen,
I
does
am
that end your
looking
turn?
bad.
Yep. Fen, does that end your turn?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Emran, it is your turn.
Alright. Emran is going to start walking over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and step right in front of Fen and look at Poe. Pull out her flame tongue dagger, and with a whisper, just nade. And then in the black, you just see it light up. On these words that I speak, panache is going to roll into Poe And Poe is going, as it's spoken, I look at Poe and I say, my whole life, you've been taking the limelight. Thinking you're all that, thinking you know what's best for me, what I need. But what I need is for you to leave me alone. And then as those words are spoken, you're just gonna feel the tingling around your knees, your arms, your legs. And you now know that no matter what, as you try to make an attack, you're gonna be working at like a half capacity. You feel drained, Poe, as I'm just speaking to you and turning my head.
I believe, Poe, you need to make an insight check, right? Against a persuasion check. So go to make an insight check, Poe, and Emran, go to make a persuasion check.
16.
Emran?
Ooh. That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a 9.
Ooh. The
Reroll.
words do sink into you, Poe.
I'll
but-
use my reaction to let Emran reroll.
Oh my gosh, as Chronal shifted back in time, Emran, you can re-roll that roll.
Alright, so that is now a 19.
19. Poe, you feel it sink into your bones. You now have disadvantage on attacks against everyone except for Emran.
Oh my god.
Alright, Emran. Does that end your turn?
That ends the turn.
Joko, it is your turn.
The inky form of Joko strides across the inky landscape, almost blending together. He like glides almost as he moves at like kind of a leisurely pace towards you lying on the ground. And even though you are normally shorter than Joko, this time he seems to tower over you, like hundreds of feet in the air almost. He pulls out Graham, the black blade, looks you in the eyes, and goes to plunge it into your back as you lay on the ground.
Roll an attack advantage, Joko.
It's an 18 to hit.
Misses.
That misses. The first one, Poe, you roll to the side. The blade plunges into the black, and you gasp out in relief and look up, and the blade is still in Joko's hand, almost like it never left in the first place.
Joko smirks. You're weak. You only move to protect yourself. You're a slave to that power. To this power. And then he goes to attack again, stabbing downwards once more. 30 to hit.
Oh!
Oh!
Poe, at this point, having rolled over, your belly is up, and you watch as Joko plunges it down. As you grasp out your hands on your back on the inky darkness, your hands clasp over the blade, like desperately trying to keep it from grinding into you, and you watch as it slowly, like he overpowers you, and you feel the point of the blade hit your stomach, and then begin to pierce into you, and pierce deeper as you're desperately screaming out, trying to keep the blade from going into your stomach as he just grinds it down, overpowering you.
As it goes lower and lower, Joko's forearm, bicep, fingers, all of his joints seem to glow with this blacker than black light. And then he twists the blade and casts Divine Smite at 3rd level.
Okay.
Oh my
Straight
god.
into your stomach.
Attack with smite, please.
23 radiant.
23 radiant damage on top of the
14 from earlier.
14. That's a total of 37 damage, Poe.
Joko bends down so that his face seems inches from yours. And he spits in your face. You're a slave. But you're worse than a slave because you choose it. There's no hope for you.
And that's the last thing I hear as I try to speak in response. If I fall unconscious.
Or you would if Gross didn't grasp at you and you open your eyes again. Back, and you watch as all your friends go back into the positions they started in, where they were advancing on you. As if this thing will play over and over and over again. And he smiles at you as you're back in the same position, before you hasted, before you took the damage. And you're aware of all of it. And you look at Grost, and Grost smiles at you. Do you understand how hopeless you are? You are worth nothing, Poe. You are nothing. You're just a frail little man, desperate to prove that you are worthy, that you're a hero, that you're strong and have something to offer. But you are nothing without me. Worthy? You should be dead, Poe. A hero? You're working with a demon. Strong? You think for a second that you'd be useful to your troop without my magic? They would toss you aside. You are nothing. In fact, hear it from their lips, as he points at you, Joko.
You're a slave.
He points at Artie.
Disgusting.
Points at Fen.
You're nothing but a walking demon shell. You've got nothing good to offer anyone.
And
You've always been a means to an end for me.
And then he points at Emran, your sister.
You're selfish. You're a selfish, sad man that only cares about himself.
Yeah, I'm all those things. You're right, Gross. I'm nothing. And you know why all my friends hate me? Funny enough, it's not because I'm nothing. That's always been true. They hate me because they hate you more.
His eyes go wide. And Poe, make a perception check.
13.
You hear a faint voice in the back of your mind. Poe, aim the bow.
It's about time you showed up. I pull the bow into my hand. And as I pull an arrow into its bowstrings, I say, "Hey, Grost, I have a message from you. Or for you. Corellon says to go fuck yourself." And I loose an arrow at him.
You feel a second hand encompass your shooting hand. A firm grasp, a light grasp. And you feel the whisper of a breeze and the scent of pine as you loose the arrow and the arrow actually doesn't move from your bow. It vanishes. And for a split second, you think that nothing happened. And then an arrow of light from the sky pierces through the inky blackness and beams straight down onto Grost. You don't interfere with my quarrels, you stupid elven whore! This is my domain! You have no power here! And this gigantic, blinding white encompasses the entire field, blinding you, Poe, throwing you backward as you are exhausted and hurt, and everything goes white. Poe, you feel the aching pain and the hurt and the words from your friends echoing in your ears. The blinding white slowly growing softer until your eyes adjust to its radiance. Your breath comes in burning heaves as your whole body aches with pain. You smell sweet lavender and juniper berries, carried on a soft, cool breeze. You're somewhere else. Not in that dark, inky ocean, but a forest. The light is warm, coming in soft greens and blues through the treetops. You feel grass underneath your feet and see beautiful glades of shining flora around you. And there, standing silently by the thick trunk of a twisting tree, watching you, is a three-legged stag. Its horns gleaming, with radiant-looking fur. It looks soft and ethereal as if woven from light, watching you. Then it moves its head, turning behind the large tree, as if beckoning you to follow.
I was wondering when you'd show up. I start limping towards it, as I say. But I don't have anything left. I'm of no use to you or anyone.
You see the stag, walking stately with its three-legged gait. And as you're limping and brushing aside leaf and vine, you see that it's opening up into a larger clearing. And you see water, and you hear a stream as this cobalt emerald lagoon stretches out before you. You lose sight of the stag for just a moment behind a tree. And out the other side, you see an elven man appear. Or maybe not man, androgynous in appearance. Long, flowing golden hair. Warm, blue eyes. Missing a left arm and a blue, starred cloak, as if the stars themselves were woven into his mantle, stretching on his right side. And he turns around the tree and looks at you. Poe, you've been through a hard time, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come with me, Poe. Come with me to the water's edge. And I want you to look and see.
I do so.
Don't just look with your eyes, Poe. Try and see with your heart.
I walk up to the water's edge and I look in and I try to look past the things that I immediately see and see what's under the next layer.
A chill runs down your spine, and there's this feeling like a film of water washing over you, like when you step into a faint sheen of cold rain. You look down into the pool of water, and the figure that stares back at you startles you. So much so that you need to double take to even make sure that the picture you see is actually there. A wretched creature stares from the water back at you. A crown of terrible wrought iron weighs on the head of the creature, the body buckled under the force of it as if the crown is dozens of pounds heavier than its true weight. A crooked half-frown adorns the creature's face, filled with unspoken regret, and you see the dark, sunken, hollow eyes of a person burdened with years of fear and bondage. White streaks run through what may have once been brown hair, and wrinkles carved by bondage contort the face into the perfect picture of a trapped person. The hands, wrapped in chains, iron wrought and horrible, clasp firmly around those same chains that entrap it, as if the chains will bring the sodden creature freedom. It looks so sad and afraid, like a caged dog unable to escape. But more horrible than the sad state of the creature is the shadow behind it, holding the chains and the crown. The shadow stretches tall in the shape of a man, but deformed in ways that keep it from truly looking human. Its skin, obsidian and slimy, drips off of horrifically ugly features. It exudes a defiant sexuality despite its awful body, and grasps the chains, holding the sad creature hostage.
No.
You pull back instinctively, and the creature pulls back at the same pace from the water, an expression of shock flaring across its wrinkled exterior. And for the first time, you see yourself, not like the reflection you see in the mirror when you wake up in the morning, not with eyes, but somehow deep within your heart, you see what you look like, how you see yourself on the moment on the inside. Perhaps a truer reflection of yourself than you've ever seen before. And you hear a voice. Poe, do you want to be free? Do you want it gone?
I don't want whatever that is. I don't want it. I don't. Yeah, I want to be free. And I start tensing my body as if getting ready to like break these imaginary chains that I don't even see on my hands, but I want to break.
You see Corellin as you look up toward him, grasping at these invisible chains at your neck, and you see tears running down his face, looking at you, deep into you. I have thought how best to free you, to help you. And so, I invited them here to help me. A number of figures step out behind the trees. 4 of them. The first that steps out is an armor-clad human with a sword on his back, a scar over one eye, and eyes that pierce into you. But his expression looking warmer than you've ever seen on him before. You see Joko. Next to him, you see a smaller figure, robed in red, patient, intelligent eyes, and a soft smile on his face. You see Artie. You turn and you see a tall, elven person, robed in a cloak very similar to Corellin's own, looking at you with soft eyes. And lastly, you see a sight that makes your heart jump to your throat. You see an auburn-haired, wide-eyed and brightly smiling, energetic halfling, your own twin sister.
Henry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All of you. I need you.
I'll go ahead and let them speak. And he gestures over to all of you, the Grim Troupe.
Joko looks at you, Poe, and he drops his eyes to the ground, and his brow, normally furrowed, is relaxed for maybe the first time you've ever seen it that way. Oh. Do you think I don't care? Do you think if I didn't care, I'd be so fucking hard on you? And I am hard on you. And it's probably because you remind me of me. Me from before. Joko raises his eyes back to meet yours again. I was weak. I was begging for power, for strength, never thinking that I should just go out and get it my fucking self. I hated that part of me. And I fucking hate it even more in you. Because I know you can make it out. I want you to know that you don't have to take things as they come like you got no fucking choice. I want you to choose to be strong. Because I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Joko's eyes drop to the ground again.
Krellin looks out at the rest of you.
Hey, Poe. That was really sweet. I don't know how I'm gonna follow that. But I just want to say that, I'm here for you, and I really appreciate everything you've done for me. You accepted me into the Grim Troupe, and you taught me the ways, and you've always been passionate and loving, and you've had my back. One thing I admire is you always will go to any extent to do what you think is right. We can all be running away, and you'll still stay there and fight on, and you have that dedication to always do good, and you find the best in people. You found the best in me. I mean, I killed you, and you never blamed me. You never pointed a finger when you turned and undead, and you never blamed me, and Joko was yelling at you and everyone was getting mad, and it was never, well, he did it, and I really appreciate that. You're genuine, and you're caring, and I love having you by my side, and I hope to always see you there.
Poe's just weeping.
Hot tears just on your face, ripples going across the water as Fen steps forward.
Oh. When I got set adrift in the astral sea all those months ago, I thought it was the worst thing that had ever happened to me. But what I didn't know was I was drifting my way to you and to this group, and that is unequivocally the best thing that will ever happen to me. I know we've only known each other for a short time, and no, that's not a height joke. But meeting you, Poe, seeing the way that you love with abandon, how you fight for goodness despite every odd being stacked against you, the way that you believe in the value of your soul, it's broken something open in me. For as long as I can remember, I've been happy to be alone. I've never let anyone get close enough to hurt me, but thanks to you, the way you've taken me in, risked your life to help me find answers about who I am, encouraged me, loved me, well, you're my family now. Like it or not. If you think I was gonna let fucking Gross take you away from us without the fight of his life, you really are as thick as they say halflings are. This
We
group
are.
wouldn't be the same without you. You are so vital to the core of who we are. And we love you.
And last, your sister.
My brother, Poe. You are my brother. There's no other way to put this love into words that I feel for you. I am only who I am because of you. I'm only comfortable being who I am because of you. We all see it. The confidence you bring about in others is freaking magic. Oh, and don't even get me started on how funny you are, because, I mean, no, seriously, don't. If you repeat this, I'll deny it, but you are the funniest person I've ever met. There, I said it, smite me and drag the corpse. But seriously, Poe, the kindness you bring with you everywhere you go is constantly felt by the people around you. It's nauseating, for real, but it also makes it frankly ironic to me that you would ever question whether or not your place in the universe is justified to begin with. And don't tell me you don't, because I see it every day. Questioning the difference to your actions and whether they are right or wrong. It's so ironic because you are the only 4-foot-tall, silly little creature that would ever think you are not right where you should be. You are the funniest, most kind-spirited, and caring, handsome devil a sister could ever ask for. And I love you so much, Poe. Also, frankly, everyone else loves you here too, and if you don't start realizing it, then I'll beat the shit out of you. Alright, with love. And then Emerin just kind of burrows her head and steps back.
Corellin looks out at all of you. Thank you. If you could give us a moment. And slowly the four of you walk behind the trees and vanish. Corellin looks at you, Poe. You want to be free?
Yeah. I want to be free. But Corellin, I think I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. I'm not looking to trade one lord for another.
This was never
I
about
will.
that, Poe. I never sought for your worship. I only saw a person in deep need. And that's why I reached out to you. But I'll still offer out my hand if you want to come on a journey with me. That's an invitation, not a contract.
And I'm mine.
Step into the water, Poe. Step into the water with me.
I think Poe feels the need to get naked right now, so he takes off all his clothes.
Does so.
And then does so.
And you step into the cobalt emerald water. And as you step in, you feel it like shadow, like washing off of your feet and like drifting through the water behind you, like an invisible shadow that you didn't even know as you step further and further into the water. And Corellin enters the water with you. And he guides you until you end up floating on your back, staring up at the green, soft blue light. And this relief starts to pour off of you, like you've been holding on to this weight for years, and it suddenly feels like you can fly as you're floating there in the water. Will you let me wash you, Poe? Will you let me wash you clean?
Hey, wash away. Let's go.
He unclenches your hands, goes and washes you in the water fully, and you see the memories of everything that's transpired since you were brought back to life at that inopportune moment. From that moment to the way that you betrayed Gilmore and Malik and all these things that you see, that the mistakes that you made along the way, and you feel them wash away, like no matter how much you did, that you're still accepted, that you're still loved, even in spite of them. And those things wash away in the water until you're left with just this glee and this gratitude and this well of emotion. And Krellin takes you and brings you to the shore once more. How do you feel?
Lighter. Like I've just let out a scream for the last 3 months, however long it's been. I feel good.
Mhm.
I feel young. And do I feel like I'm more handsome now. Do I look better? I feel like I do.
Why don't you go ahead and take a look, Poe? Why don't you go ahead and take a look?
I hesitantly walk over to the edge of the water and see what I see.
You expect to see that wretched creature staring back at you, holding the chains. And as you look into the water, it's you. A 4-pointed star hanging above you like a crown, bright and gleeful. You see a bright smile and eyes that are clear, standing a little straighter. You see yourself as you should be, as you are.
Poe, I celebrate in a way that only a halfling does, and I start just doing a little jig as I see myself in the water. Yeah!
You dance for what feels like hours, may have been minutes, but you dance along the glades and the water, Krellin laughing and dancing with you. And as it all dies down and you gather your breath for a moment, feeling so free and almost directionless in how free you feel. Like you don't know where to go next. And Krellin's face, he takes your arms in his and looks at you seriously. Listen to me carefully, Poe. He will still hate you. He will still hunt you. I cannot change the fact that he will be in every way your enemy from now on. And the hurt that is deep within you while we have started on that journey, it will take much time and effort to heal. It will be difficult. But you do not have to be afraid. I will help you. Your friends are there to pick you up again, and on the other side of this hardship, there is life. And there are 3 things you must do once you awake if you wish to be truly free. First, go see Ilfendrel in Sanctuary. She will know what you are there for. And there, pray to me. If you wish, it's an invitation, not a command. I will undo the last thing that binds you to Grast, which is your undead body. And last of all, repair your friendships, Poe. Be vulnerable with them. Trust them. Only in seeking out that reconciliation and admitting your mistakes will you allow your wounds and theirs to heal. All of this is for your sake. Do this and I promise you will be free.
I have a huge smile on my face, and I say, yes. Yes, I will do those things, and not because you said to, but because I want to. That's That's huge.
That's the beginning of freedom. And you begin to collect your clothes with those three things in mind, and you begin to walk out of the glade, and Krellin stops for a moment as he stands by the pool. Poe, you may be wondering why. Why me? Has the thought ever crossed your mind?
To be honest, I came across this bow and I thought that was the connection.
That actually wasn't it, Poe. I had my eyes on you far before that. Do you know what I am the god of, Poe?
I don't.
A smile crosses his face, a bright, mirthful smile that could contain all the stars in the sky. They call me Father of Elvenkind, Mother of the Fair Race, the Four-Pointed Star, and many other names. He gestures to his missing arm. But before I ever tore my arm and created Elvenkind, I was known for something else. He looks at you deeply and smiles. I am the god of love.
You were there when I died.
He smiles.
You were the third voice that I didn't recognize.
I have been watching you for some time. Rest, Poe. You'll need it. And remember, you are not defined by your past mistakes any longer. Walk in freedom.
I will. Thank you. And let me just say, you're a lot hotter than Grost, so.
A mirthful laugh spills out like water and music and breath and wind. Good night, Poe. I'll see you very soon. And Poe, you
That
feel
will.
the lids of sleep close onto you. And as you drift for an untold amount of time, just at peace and feeling at home in your heart, you flutter awake as your eyes open. And you feel new. And that's where we're going to go ahead and take our 10-minute break. We'll see you guys afterward. All of us have been crying for 10 minutes, so give us a little bit of time, and we'll see you guys in a bit. See you after the break, y'all. And we're back. Welcome back, y'all. All right. Gavin, Poe. You wake up in Grim Troupe. You all wake up after the night's rest. All of you with the dream still in your mind. Remembering seeing each other and saying those things. And as you guys wake up, as the dome is still there, you all come awake and see one another.
I look at everyone to gauge whether or not they just experienced that as well. So I'm a little I'm all smiles. You see Poe jump up out of bed, fresh and awake, and just kind of gauging the space at everyone else.
Birdie stands up, points a finger at you, Poe, and then you see a little a confetti drop as I cast minor illusion. I say, "Congrats!"
Did you? Were you? Was that you? Were you all there? Did you?
Yeah. No, it's It was it was like a dream thing. You know how we like reach into dreams? It was basically that. We got called by Corellin, and they were like, "Hey, Poe needs help." We're like, "Oh, okay, let's help him," you know? And then
runs up and gives you a hug, Poe, as Artie is saying all this.
Emrin! It's so good to see you. And Artie, yeah. And Joko and Fen and you thank you. And I'm sorry I'm so sorry to all of you for lying to you and for
oh, that's not
uh-huh.
what this is about. You don't need to apologize. We gave our spiels. You have nothing to apologize for. We're just happy that you're happy and you're feel free, right? I mean, I imagine it feels good.
Oh, I do. I feel free as hell. I could do a backflip. And I try to do one and I can't. Okay, maybe not that.
And never mind. I was gonna help you do it, but that's okay.
Can I?
Actually, Poe. Speaking of, I'll wait till everyone's done. Anyone else have anything to talk to Poe about?
Welcome back, man.
Thanks, Fed. It's good to be back. Really back.
Really?
Right. And like about all that nice stuff I said, I meant it. But don't get used to it, you know.
Yeah.
And Fen gives you a little
no
sly smile. A little punch on the arm.
I walk up to Joko and I put out my hand to shake his hand.
Joko kind of looks at you, looks down, and then puts his hand out and looks to the side.
I shake it.
He's not looking at you. But you
Joko shakes your hand, and then as soon as like 2 pumps happen, he like puts his hand, he like takes his hand away, and he nods.
So does this mean that next time we're in like a really dire life or death situation, you're actually gonna let us mentally connect you so that we don't have to play fucking telephone like we're in 5th grade? Too soon?
It's too soon.
I think
Alright,
those
yeah,
for
too
you
soon.
Let it
Too soon.
develop.
Yeah, too soon.
Still new.
Okay, well, I mean, I feel great. Everyone else feel rested?
Yeah, let's fucking go.
Let's build a tuning fork, shall we?
Yeah, how far away are we from the place?
Right now, you're about half day's journey. Imagine that you guys can get to the volcano within that amount of time. Poe, go ahead and just make a quick Arcana check for me, bud.
Are we doing this now? Okay. Yep. I wanted to. Yes. Great. That's terrible. 6.
6.
You are an Arcana boy.
You feel pretty okay, man. Or better than okay. You feel pretty great, man.
This is very much on Poe's mind.
Mhm.
So I just want to.
Okay.
What's a good one? I want to cast Fly on myself.
Okay. Is it with your warlock spell slots?
Correct.
You don't lift an inch from the ground.
You lift the whole meat. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I just smile, nod, and then join everyone to keep going.
Got it. Poe, go ahead and take away all your warlock levels.
I'm useless again in combat. Yay!
You can replace them with ranger levels for right now, but you and I will talk
Okay,
over
great.
the next week.
Amazing.
Sick.
I do want to talk to Poe as we like get moving on travel though. So
got it.
when
Yeah.
everyone's like ready to go. I don't know if anyone else has anything to do with them.
Yeah, as you guys are walking slowly towards that volcanic forge, what do you want to talk about?
So Poe, I was thinking about this, and I you know how I gave you like a little gift after I killed you and I felt guilty? Well,
The ring. Mhm.
yeah, the ring. I know that
Mhm.
obviously you don't need it anymore. So I was thinking that maybe I could do something as like, think of it as like a birthday gift for your new birthday.
Mhm.
I know you're not a big reader, but I think I pull out like a little book.
Hmm.
I think this would really be worth your time. There's a lot of stuff in here that I think like applies to you and would help you kind of grow, especially now that I mean you're not like emanating that same sort of magical aura as before. So I think that Gross is kind of a bitch and didn't leave you anything, but I get it. So yeah, here you go. I'm not good at this, but just if you have time to read it, maybe like while we're traveling, I think it's pretty useful. And I hand you a book, not just any book. I hand you, what is it called? The Manual of Dexterity.
Manual of Dexterity. Yeah. Poe,
And
mechanics
holy
wise,
shit,
yeah. If
it is
you
a good book.
yeah, if you read it for I believe it's 3 days in a row, and you spend time reading it, you will be able to add +2 to your dexterity bonus, and also your dexterity
Ooh.
cap will go up by 2.
Whoa!
So you can get a 22 dex.
So you can get to 22 max. Yeah.
Holy shit! Thanks, Artie.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been
I
a while
mean-
since I've read a book, but I'll definitely give it a try. Thank you.
Yeah. You like, you know how to read a book, right? Like,
Yeah.
I just, because, I mean, I just want to make, like, there are some, like, bigger words. I just want to make sure you're comfortable with all that.
Yeah, I mean, I got dexterity on the front. Like, there's not really bigger words than dexterity, right?
Are
Yeah,
you
I
like
got it.
looking concerned? Just like, well, let me know if there's like words that you don't know, and I can tell you what they mean.
Thanks, Artie. That'd be great.
Awesome.
Already will go back.
And with that, you guys begin hiking up as the air gets hotter and hotter as you approach the intimidating Razor Forge in the center of the volcanic islands. You see deep within this volcanic expanse, there seems to be some sort of iron tower sitting behind some of the volcano. And as you guys are approaching, even from this distance, you can hear a kung, 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 reverberating from the iron tower like an anvil being struck.
Well, it sounds like we're in the right place.
Yeah, Daniel, are there like, remember when we went to the portal, there was like that weird, like my brain hurt a little bit. Is there anything like that coming off?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
I bet like to 30-20.
Dirty 20. No, not here. None of that. But you are getting some magical essences coming from the tower, namely like transmutation.
There's some stuff. Okay, so we need tuning fork. I have the instructions. I need to get, I believe, what was the metal I needed?
Steel.
I need steel, and I need a forge. I think that'll be plenty of forge. Do you think we can literally just ask them and maybe they'll make it for it? No, that's too ambitious. Okay. We know what we need. Any thoughts? Plans?
Well, I do sort of have this thing I can do. I don't know if I've ever done it before. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I can make people, suggestible, I suppose. Doesn't always work, but when it does, it's pretty fucking awesome if we wanted to just sort of like ask for help, but I don't know what kind of sorts of people we're going to be dealing with, so just an idea.
I don't know if this is like a city of people that there's no way we're gonna be able to like get through it unless we like ask, or if this is like just one guy kind of chilling. Like that'd be pretty sick. But
Right.
Yeah, is
I
this
can...
like a... Sorry, this is just for Daniel. Is this like a forge in the middle of the desert, or are we
Oh,
like
good
at
question.
the
So there's a
border of city or
volcano
something?
and there's a cave that opens up in the volcano, and it's a singular iron tower that seems to be within like the volcanic entrance. It seems to be that is like that building is probably what you imagine as the Razor Forge. It's pretty hard to get to. There's some like narrow, craggy passes, and also namely like lava. And you're not seeing like clouds of like imps or like demons about. It seems like probably a smaller operation.
okay, this is doable. So maybe we'll just go hold up on the like talk genuinely, perhaps suggest if we need to, and go from there. I mean, if the people are nice here, then like I'm not even gonna say that. We know they're not gonna be nice. Okay, let's just go. And Art just like puts his head down and starts walking forward.
All right, sounds good. Are you guys stealthing, or are you guys going in, just walking in?
I think we should stealth it.
You want to
I
stealth
mean, we're
it?
gonna fucking buy something, right? We just fucking walk in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nick,
right.
We don't
yeah,
really
I
know
guess
what we're
just-
doing.
Right, we don't know.
I
what
want to
we're
be
walking
like
into.
quiet, but not like army crawling on the floor to the entrance.
Sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure. No, yeah.
Like I don't want to look
Oh.
like we're stealthing, but I want to like just not
Yeah.
like clog
Yeah,
up
so
to
just
it.
go to make a stealth check for me. For those of you guys, if the party wants to
I mean,
stealth
it
check,
sounds
go
like we're
make
just fucking walking forward. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, maybe we're just respectable civilians.
I got an 8, so I'm pretty much walking forward.
You're so stealthy, Artie. So extremely stealthy.
I got a
I
21.
got a
so
16.
16,
I'm light on my
21.
feet.
Okay, got it. Yep, the group is real stealthy today. Yeah, you guys are basically just walking. You guys just walking, just tink, 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 clinking up the stone steps. And you see that the entrance to this this ironworks of sorts is the door is like partially ajar, which is where you can hear the reverberating like sounds from. And as you guys are getting closer, go ahead and make perception checks for me.
Yes, sir.
18.
Oh
That's
my
pretty good for me.
Nice.
I know someone's gonna roll
Which
better, but I got
one?
an 18.
18,
23.
23.
Yeah, figured that out.
25.
Nice. Oh my gosh, big rolls. Still waiting on Joko's 8. Got it. Yeah, so with that, everyone except for Joko, you guys can hear from inside, like, it seems like, 2 pairs of, sorry, there's like, there's obviously a bunch of movement as you're hearing the clang of an anvil, and you hear, seems to be like speech, which you guys at this point, having heard so much of it, is definitely demonic. Poe, you find that you can no longer understand what they're saying, but you can tell that it's demonic speech. You hear like a deeper, bassier voice call out from inside. Ting, ting, ting.
Daniel, there's multiple
Okay,
voices?
Multiple, yeah. With the 25 Poe, you know that there's clearly like 3 distinct voices as you're listening for a bit, and you can hear one, like all of them seem to be pretty deep and bassy. One is just grunts, like not even just intelligible sounds. One is just grunts, that seems to be nearby. One seems to be like consistently like authoritative, maybe making orders of some kind, and one is like a deeper, bassier one that also doesn't sound like it's completely native to the demonic language. It doesn't sound like demonic is its or abyssal is its first language. You're kind of picking up on that.
Guys, real quick question. Sounds like there's 3 of them over there, and they're speaking abyssal, which turns out I can no longer understand. So that's fun.
Fair.
Artie, do you need their help to make this thing?
I mean, it depends on their instruments, right? Like, I sure as hell can't lift the hammer, but Joko probably can. If they're like giants, then yeah, I don't know if I can do it. I mean, I have Bigby's hand. I'll try to like, in my mind, I'm like thinking through. Yeah, it all depends what the anvil looks like. Like, if it's I guess I could like scope out the place first. Do you think that's worth it?
Yeah, so just really quick, minor thing. didn't really think about the fact that they probably weren't speaking a language that I understand, so my whole suggestion thing is kind of, yeah, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, I can scope out the whole place, but whether we need them or not, I don't think they're gonna give us help. Like, if we can't even talk to them,
Yeah.
like I could eventually listen to them, but it's gonna be, if we were talking like a language barrier between us and like pixies in a forest, maybe we have a chance to like write like drawings with sticks, but something tells me that that's not gonna quite have the same effect here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that sounds
I think
about
you're
right
right.
to me.
So, just go in and see what the hell's happening, and maybe it'll be like a table and like a shopkeep, and then sick. We can figure it out from there. But I would just be prepared that we're probably gonna have to fight our way through, and hope that Joko can like. Joko, you're strong, right? Artie will attempt to feel Joko's muscles.
What are you fucking doing?
Just, I was trying to get, if I got the circumference of your bicep, then I could use that to back calculate. Never mind, forget about it.
I'm wearing full fucking armor. You're grabbing the metal plate around my arm.
Well, yeah, I already took that into account. I mean, that's the pretty standard. I like knock on his armor. Yeah, it's pretty standard armor. So, like, that's obviously going to be about 7 to 8 centimeters thick. So if I could,
Artie begins making
Artie
calculations.
will just like be distracted now with like trying to calculate out how jacked Joko is. He's no longer paying attention to what was happening before.
So what's the plan, Grim
Yeah,
Troupe?
let's go. Let's go. And Artie, you take the lead, and we'll be casually behind you.
But yeah, this will go. Wizard will take the. Artie will go in front and walk in.
All right. As you guys walk in, trying to stealth, you get closer, and Artie, you can see that this is a singular large forge that you're looking at. There does appear to be a giant working at the anvil with this big hammer.
That.
Twing, twing, and at this distance, you can hear it just like ringing out, completely reverberating the air around you. There seems to be this. You've seen this creature before, the horned minotaur-looking creature. It's a Garistro, currently holding onto huge like plates of iron or steel or some sort of metal, and it's just carrying them like this this kind of metal and sometimes slag and dumping it into the volcanic river. Seems to be kind of like the pack horse. And you see this this creature that you've also seen before, crab-like, almost lobster-like, with a very scaly carapace but a horned head and several arms, kind of shouting out orders. And that one, as soon as you enter, whips around and sees you and points in your direction, to which the huge horn figure turns around.
I would like to hold up my bag of money.
Make a perception check or persuasion check.
Well, I'm super persuasive. It's a -1 for me, so let's see what I roll.
Can I help? I want to reach into my money bag and pull out a fistful of platinum pieces.
Sure, you can take the help action.
And then I do.
Oh, okay. Still have a -1 to persuasion. 16!
16. All right.
Pretty good.
All right. It points with one claw. And you watch as the Gristro takes its plate and looks like it's about to chuck it at you. I need you all to roll initiative.
You know, I figured it was a shot, right? Maybe they were humble shop owners.
Quite possibly. Maybe? Who knows?
And they would have taken...
we're only in hell.
We're only in the abyss. We're
Hey,
only
you
in
know
the
what?
abyss.
It was worth the shot.
It was worth the shot. The Grim Troupe talks to everything. Classic.
All right, we tried that way.
I
Joko's like
wasn't
cracking
just
his
gonna walk
knuckles.
in and like shoot someone. Like, at least I'm gonna try.
All right. Okay, so initiative order. 20 for Artie.
Mm-hmm.
Joko's gonna nudge Artie and like tilt his head toward the like lobster crab looking one and say, "That's the fucking magic guy."
Yeah, I
I
remember.
remember that. I remember that fucking guy.
All right.
That fucking guy.
Big
he did
fucking
he did some
guy.
dirty stuff last time. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was
Alright.
next to Artie helping him.
I don't like.
Ugh. Okay. Fire Giant is a. And the demons.
Oh, fuck.
They're so close.
All right. Cool. All right, Artie,
Cool.
you are first up.
Fire giant. Jesus.
Okay, I'm first up. Oh, there's a few different. Sorry, still trying to figure it out.
You're good, mate. You're good.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take out a glass bead,
Okay.
and I'm gonna like put it in between my hands and then blow into it. And as I blow, it like bubbles up into like a little bigger balloon. I like blow it up into a balloon, and then it just expands all around us. And I'm gonna cast Globe of Invulnerability
Okay. Around who?
around the party.
Around. Is it?
It's-
Can you
it's a
encapsulate the
10-foot
whole?
radius.
It's a 10-foot radius. You got it.
10-foot radius. I would like to use this high ground and just like chill freaking right here. Wait, that's not a 10-foot.
Yeah. I'm adjusting the
but-
radius.
That's
Can I
huge.
just-
I'm adjusting the
So
radius.
we're protected from the magic guy in here, and I feel like they're kind of gonna come to us, is what I'm hoping. And hold on, let me just read it. Any spell 5th level or lower cast outside the barrier can't affect creatures or objects within it. Such spell can target creatures and objects within the barrier, but the spell has no effect on them. Assuming the area of the barrier is included from areas of affected. So basically, like, Spellboy doesn't.
Yes.
Can't
Spellboy
remember.
has a rough time. You got it.
So that's what I did, and then I would like to move. I'm good here. I'll just kind
Okay.
of chill in the back,
Sounds good. Sounds good.
holding up this globe. I believe I am concentrating on.
All right, Artie, that's your turn.
Yes.
Demon's turn. Crab guy, caster boy, he comes up, racing up to here, crawling over the ironworks and the turning gears and like perching on top of one of them, reaches out his crab claw and a magic like effect begins to like surge in your direction and fizzles out on the edge of the globe of invulnerability, and he looks at it confused. As he's staring down at you in confusion. That's his action and his movement. This guy, the Goristro, is going to chuck the thing at you all and is running over. It's like, actually, it's going to use the iron plate like a shield, and it's going to come in to try and ram into Joko.
Oh shit.
All right. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It is going to... This is going to technically be its... Gar. It's Gar. Yeah, it's like it has its like shield out and its horns forward like a entire wall of a demon, just boom, and it's going to straight attack to you, Joko. That is that's
Jesus.
a natural 20.
I'm gonna have him use my reaction, so he has to re-roll
He has
that.
to re-roll that. You got it. So I
I
will
would
re-roll.
not like Shoko to take 110 piercing
yes,
damage.
that
please.
would be good.
Look how many 10s he rolled.
That's okay. So that's
Oh
a
my
23 instead to hit.
Oh.
Hey, look. It's
That
better.
still hits.
Yeah,
but
hey,
you healed me for 50 just
Yeah.
now.
You're welcome.
His damage would have been 110. It is now 53. So boom, shoves into you, Joko. The horns like digging into the plate, and one of them finding a chink in your armor and piercing into like the side of your waist, and like just really painful stuff as it lifts you for a second back onto the ground and roars out. All right, and that's its gore attack, and it's going to end its turn there. Next up, it's the fire giant. The fire giant, seeing all this happening, is stands on its like anvil, is going to run over here. It's gonna put its blacksmith hammer over to the side where there seems to be a bunch of like slag and different materials, and is going to golf club them in your direction like a shotgun. It slams them with your hammer, and the iron just scatters out all over toward your direction. All right, and that's gonna be, I'm gonna say he's aiming for Artie, the Globe of Invulnerability is only for spells, correct? Not for ranged attacks?
Okay, hold on. Barrier.
Yeah, looks like it. Spells.
I think it's just spells.
Just spells, you
That's
got it.
my guess.
Yeah, well, you fizzled out one spell, which is friggin' awesome. So that's a 19 to hit from for that iron like shrapnel going in your
On
direction,
me?
Artie. Yeah, Artie, to you.
Bitch, I have a 20 AC. Try again.
Nice. It just like moved like you
I have magic
sidestep.
armor now too.
Yeah, you sidestep to right next to Fen, and the iron explodes against the door, just like dust kind of scattering across all of you as it misses. Nice stuff. And then it is going to jump off of this platform. The stones crack underneath its weight as it takes another step forward, and that's going to end its turn. Fen, you are up. Poe, you're on deck.
Oh god, okay. Shit. Sorry, hang on.
No, you're good.
So
you're
you
good.
can cast spells outside of the thing. You just can't, like, from the outside in, if that makes sense.
Okay, so I can cast
You can
spells.
cast spells fine, yeah.
Okay.
It's a Winston bubble.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Well, okay. Okay, I'm going to take some... Oh, actually, I don't even need to move. Okay, sorry. Jeez, this is going great.
You're good.
I'm doing
You're
so
doing
well. I am going to use some meta magic to twin this spell. I'm going to cast Eye Bite.
Eye bite.
Oh,
Try to-
yeah.
I'm going to try to target this guy that's right in front of us here, and then the spell boy
Spell
as
boy.
well.
Okay, they both need to make Constitution saving throws for that.
Wisdom saving
Wisdom
throws.
saving
Actually, no. Sorry, I'm gonna target the two beef guys.
Two beefy guys.
Not
Got
the
it. So the
spell boy.
Garistro and the
Yeah.
Fire Giant. You got it. So Wisdom saving throw from the Garistro. Oh, that's bad. That's a 10.
That fails.
He fails. So which effective eye bite is it?
I think I'm gonna do Sickened. They have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Nice.
Nice.
Good. All right, and then the Fire Giant.
Very nice.
The Fire Giant. Rolled a 4. That's a fail as well.
Great.
Correct.
Good one.
So
Um,
they are
Control.
both. They're both sickened.
You got it. They're both sickened. Lovely.
Sickening.
And then I am
Disadvantage on
going.
ability checks? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. And then I'm going to bonus action Shadow Walk. I want to
Okay.
teleport down
Technically
here.
this is all bright light because of the lava. The lava
Oh,
and,
really?
and the different torches are casting bright light in this area. Yes, they are. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. How far can I go with Misty Step?
20 feet with Misty Step, and then you still have your movement.
I thought Misty Step was 30.
Is it 30 feet? 30 feet.
I thought so too.
Let me double check.
I'll
Tap
look.
Fen.
Okay.
I'm gonna tap Fen before they teleport and be like,
Okay, 30
Hey.
feet. 30 feet.
watch for spells if you get out of here.
Yeah, I got it. I can't afford to get hit. I'm not strong. And so I'm gonna teleport. If I go down here, Daniel, will I be in cover? Like, would they be able to
Yes,
see
you'll
that I
be in.
came here?
Right there is. Yes, if you hide behind one of the iron spires, that's actually a bridge. That's a broken bridge that leads to the other side of the.
Yeah, can
the
I go
cavern.
like on the ground? Oh, so it's see-through.
Yeah, so there's some iron pillars there. Those would give you like half cover. Yeah, if you wanted to stand
What
behind
if I
them.
came down behind this platform?
That would give you full cover. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just then I won't even teleport or Misty
Okay.
Step. I'll just walk and jump down and. Well, no, they would see that I did that.
It's your choice.
I will teleport so that they can't
Okay.
see where I've gone.
So they don't know where you went. Got it. Poof, as you teleport there behind the platform. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, is that end your turn?
Yes.
Nice. All right, with the eye bite up, concentrating on that, and then nice, good turn. Poe, you are up. Shoko's on deck.
Okay. I am going to. I see all of my friends here. You see Poe like put his hands together and like build up some energy, and then push them out and point at all of you. And he's casting Water Walk.
Whoa,
and on all of you. And now he yells out, "You can all walk on lava like it's just the ground, but it's still hot, so be careful." And then I'm gonna click my heels together to cast bonus action haste, and then I'm going to use my movement to sort of sidestep this guy on the left and try not to get in melee range and move myself right here.
Okay.
And then I am going to look at the fire giant and
I think you're gonna take an attack of opportunity from the Garishra. You passed him, right?
well, I tried to. I avoided the.
Oh,
so
I see,
I went
I see.
like this
Got
way.
it,
I
got it,
avoided
got
the
it.
melee range.
Okay,
yeah.
go to make an acrobatics check from the bridge over the lava stream of that's currently funneling slag and fire to the forge.
I can cross lava like it's solid ground.
Yes, I know,
so
but I need to know if you need the
okay, great.
acrobatics check because you'll still take damage from lava. You just won't
That
get
is very
submerged in it.
11.
11 on the acrobatics check.
Yes.
Okay, you slip just for a brief second on the lava. Just for a brief second. You are gonna take 20 points of fire damage.
Ooh, that's fun. All right, I'll take that. Boom. Great. Ow. And then from this position, I'm going to look at the fire giant. And in giant,
Oh.
say, I have 100 platinum pieces with your name on it if you turn on your friends here. Plus, you'll be the new owner of this forge. What do you say? And I hold out a bag of platinum pieces.
Go ahead and make a persuasion
Ooh.
check for me. Persuasion check. No disadvantage or advantage because you guys are in combat, but you just offered gold. So, neutral.
He offered
God.
platinum.
We offered
That's
platinum.
big gold.
It's not
Big
that great.
gold.
12.
Daddy.
12. Let me go ahead and
Yeah.
roll for him.
Daddy gold.
He's going to turn at you.
The little one speaks giant. Well, my master pays me more than that.
Can I change the offer on my turn?
Your choice. Yeah. Well, you have
I have a
your
lot of platinum
action.
pieces.
You have your action still. That was a free action for the persuasion check.
Great, yeah, I do. Okay, 200 platinum.
I'll let you do a persuasion check on your next turn.
Okay, great. And if in that case, if I have something left, I am gonna just preventatively use that last action to just dash to get some distance, and I'm just gonna dash like right over there. And
Okay,
then
you got it.
I'll
You
end
got
my
it.
turn.
All right, Joko, your turn. Artie's on deck.
This guy's big shoulders, like right next to me, right?
Yes,
Then I'm gonna
exactly.
swing the black blade at him.
Yeah, you're going to swing Black Blade at him. Okay.
24 to hit.
Hey, fun. 24 does hit. Roll damage.
Then I hit. 18 damage there, 16 slashing and 2 radiant. I'm gonna use a level 3 smite
Okay.
of a divine
Ryan.
nature. 15 more radiant. So that's 16
Nice.
slashing, 17 radiant. A grand
You remember you get
total
the
of-
extra D8 for
Oh, true.
them, right? Are you already doing that? Yeah.
And so that
Continues.
is like 37 total damage,
37. Nice.
with 21 of that being radiant.
Beautiful. Nice stuff. All right. Good stuff, Joko. That's your
And then I hit
first
him
attack.
again.
That's your second attack. Let's go.
23 to hit.
23 to hit. Nice. 23 does hit. Oh, that's total 22. Sheesh.
And then I'm going to hit him with a level 2. I'll hit him with a level 1 divine smite.
You gotta add that extra D8. Ew.
That's 15 additional radiant.
Nice. Oh my gosh, he looks pretty hurt. He took a good slam. Nice stuff, Joko.
Fire.
Nice stuff. All right. Artie, Joko, is that in your turn?
Does it seem like the radiant damage should like, hurt him even more, or
It
was it
looks.
just the fact that I could pour more into him?
It's more that you can pour more into him because he's a
Okay.
demon. Yeah. Nice
Hey,
stuff.
Daniel?
Yes.
I should have asked about this before. I don't know if this counts. When Poe did his persuasion check and you rolled for it, did he
Yes.
have to roll with disadvantage because he's sickened?
Oh, the ability check? Oh, you're
Yeah.
right.
Ooh.
You're totally right. Thank you so much for reminding me. Okay. I'll let you know if that changes things.
Okay, thanks. Sorry, I should have said
No, you're good. Thanks for letting me know. That was great. All right, Joko, that was your second attack and your turn.
And my turn.
All right,
I'll
Artie.
stand right here.
Back up at the top of the turn order. It's you.
Don't. Artie just like walks forward, all cranky that everyone left. And then I will point at the big demon in front of me and go, "Hey, I wonder if you're smart." And a little wisp of purple energy kind of flings around its head, and then it continues on around the fire giant's head. And I'm going to cast Mind Whip at 3rd level, so I get both of them.
Both of them.
And they both need to make intelligence saving throws.
Mind whip. Oh, you got it. Sounds good. So the first one, intelligence saving throws. Woo! That's 13 for the first one. The
Smart
second
boy.
one is like an 8. Both
Okay,
fail.
they both take 14 psychic damage. And they can't take reactions
Okay.
until the end of their next turn.
Nice.
And on their turn, they must choose whether they move, have an action, or a bonus action.
Very good. Very good. Nice. Nice. You got it.
Then
Alright.
I'm going to walk back and say, Joko, protect me.
Bop, bop, bop. Joker, protect me.
Actually, I'm going to go over here.
Joe kind of rolls his shoulders back and like kind of braces himself for this big ugly bitch.
The big ugly guy. When it comes to the attack, if they have a multi-attack, does it limit it to only one attack, or can they still multi-attack?
It says on its turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus
Gotcha,
action.
so
I
an
believe it's
action
only one. An action would be if I believe you can multi-attack as one
Yeah, I
action.
believe you'd be multi-attacking as one action.
I think you're okay.
Mhm.
Got it. So it would
You can choose to
multi-attack.
make the one. You can choose to make
Correct.
one attack as an action.
All right.
Or the multi.
It's
I can
gonna
get here.
flail
Is
out
this
at you,
a bridge?
Joko. That is a bridge, correct.
Can I stand on it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, sick.
At least that aspect, that part of it. Yeah. All right, Joko. It's gonna flail out at you, sickened and hurting and just kind of grunting and groaning, smashing into the magma pipes next to it. It is going to flail out at you. All of these at disadvantage. 17 to hit for the first one.
Misses.
Second one is a 30 to hit,
Oh, that fucking hits.
and the last one is a 15 to hit.
And then I block that shit.
Nice. So that's
Bang.
21 damage as all of them, like, the first one goes wide, the hoof, as it comes out to kick you, you boom, like, slam it on your shield and knock it aside. But the third fist comes up and smacks you just right center of the ribs, like, knocking the breath out of you as the impact hits you. 21 points
Is
of
that-
bludgeoning damage.
Is that 21 or 32?
21, though, a plus 11 is for the natural 20, so it's just 21.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep, just 21. It is also not magical. Because you're a heavy armor master. Alright, that's going to be that guy's turn. Next up, it is the other demon's turn. He is confused, and so he is going to stare at you, Artie, and he's going to now focus a little bit more deeply on the magic. And he is going to cast a 7th level spell at you, Artie, which passes through the Glove of Invulnerability.
I don't like it.
You going to let it go through?
I'm gonna let it go through. Did I use
Okay.
my reaction? No, I'm trying to think if I use my reaction. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go through because I don't know its level, right?
Yes. You
Like
don't
that's
know.
the thing. Like you said 7th level, but I
Oh,
would
sorry.
have.
So, yeah.
You know what I
Alright,
mean? So
yes.
I wouldn't know that it's coming.
Got it. How many hit points do you have, Artie?
Like a lot.
Just go and tell me the exact number, please.
85.
85.
Under
Oh,
100.
this fucking spell.
Artie,
This fucking spell.
Man, fuck this guy.
you don't even get a save, unfortunately, as you are under 150 hit points, and it speaks a word of some kind, and all of a sudden your body just locks up, your mind blank, as you can't focus on anything for a moment, as you feel like stunned. That's power word stun. You are now stunned until I believe you have to make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turns.
Okay.
Okay.
Why does that one go through the? Why does that one go through the globe?
It's high enough
It's a
level.
high enough level. Kind of
Oh, the
level.
globe only blocks low level
Correct.
stuff?
It's only up
Oh.
to 5th level, I believe. I can upcast it, but I did not.
Gotcha.
Daniel,
Yes.
at the end of this guy's turn,
Uh-huh.
he can make another wisdom save to try to end the sickening.
You got it. He fails, so he's still sick.
Yeah, he's stupid.
He's stupid. All right,
You don't
so
know nothing.
you don't know nothing. All right, so now it's the fire giant's turn. The fire giant is gonna turn to you, Poe, and say, after getting whipped in the mind by Artie from this psychic lash, he's going to look at you.
How can you guarantee my ownership and safety and tell your comrades in arms to stop hurting me?
Well, your competition will be dead. You'll have the money and we'll leave. So you'll have this whole place to yourself. Hey guys! I said that giant, by the way. Hey guys, this giant here, don't hit him. He's gonna help us kill these other guys. We got a deal. He won't hit you, okay? Great. There you go. I just told my friends. It's all gonna be fine. What's your name, buddy?
I'll tell you my name after we're not dying.
Great. This will be your forge, I swear it.
Inside
better.
check, Poe literally yelling that, like, I want to make sure he didn't get, like...
You don't need an inside
I'm
check. He's
stunned, never
he's-
mind.
You're stunned. Yeah, yeah.
Never
you can't
mind.
do it.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
even hear him, honestly.
All right.
Like a rain in your ears.
All right, and as he does so, he's gonna gear up for his turn, and at disadvantage, he's going to bop, 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 bop. Come over here, and he's actually gonna try and grab the Garistro, like full
Well,
on
he can't,
tackle.
because he already moved, and my mind whip.
Oh shit, you're right. You're totally right. He was mind whipped.
Also, when I'm stunned, do I lose concentration of my spell?
You would. Oh, glove invulnerability's gone.
Yeah, that's
Bop.
what I was wondering.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? If you're stunned, you would lose concentration.
Oh no, I totally
Yeah,
get it.
that
Why
makes
was
sense.
thinking of it.
But so
But he can't use an action.
got
on
it.
his
But he's now here next to the Garistro. There you go. So it's now the end of his turn, but he looks like he's gearing up to do something. All right, Fen, it's your turn.
All right. I am going to bucket. How far away is this guy? I
40
should
feet?
really be more prepared for when you tell me it's my turn. I'm gonna hit him with Finger of Death.
Oh God. Okay, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. At advantage. Oh
Yeah.
my God, these guys are rolling so terribly. Even it's a 17.
That just fails.
Amazing.
Whoa.
Roll max damage, please. Sheesh.
Max damage.
Or sorry, just your damage, just regular damage. I mean, like, it's not gonna be halved. That's what I meant. Ugh, it's not very good.
No, it's not. So I'm gonna use some meta magic to
reroll those two ones.
I can reroll up to 5, so I'm gonna reroll
Oh.
the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 1.
Okay, 7, 7, 8. Got it.
So how do I do this? Let's say roll
48. Or 4, 48.
48.
Oh,
Okay,
much better.
That's better.
So 14, 22 plus 22 is 44 plus 30 is 74.
Plus the 8. Did you add the 8?
Plus another 8?
You added 14.
Good.
So 7.
Yeah, I know. 14 plus 8 is 22 plus 22 is 44. That's how I got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, plus
So that's
plus-
74.
plus 30.
He needs to make a con save on his spell. Is he concentrating on his stun on me?
No, it's actually not concentration, which is why it's crazy. However, funnily enough, he collapses to the ground.
Sick.
And as he collapses to the ground, he rises under your control as a zombie.
Sick.
Oh shit, he's
Wait,
humanoid?
this guy?
Oh, he's not a humanoid? Yeah, that's only for humanoids? Finger
It's
death.
only humanoid, unfortunately.
I wanted to give you a demon
Aw.
companion.
That would've been
However, that's
awesome.
unfortunate. He is dead.
Lobster
Unfortunate.
guy?
Lobster guy's dead.
Yay.
Fen would have literally had a necromantic zombie under their control, and everyone would be like, "Yeah, that's fine, chill, nice, Fen."
Well, didn't happen. Didn't happen. All right, so Fen, that's
How
your
would
finger
you
of death
react?
as it annihilates. You watch it like hit the center, and like Thanos snapping, just disintegrates him from the center outward until he's just snowflakes of ash falling to the ground.
Fuck yeah, that's it for me.
Nice. All right. Poe, you are up. Joko, you're on deck.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna run right about there, and ready my bow, and I'm gonna loose 3 arrows, at this guy, and I'm also going to. I'll do it for the first one. I'm gonna cast bonus action lightning arrow.
Okay.
Via the bow Corellin for the first shot. So let's see if that one hits.
Sounds good. This is against the Garistro, right? The Horned Minotaur?
Correct, yes. That's pretty good, actually. That's 23.
To hit? That hits.
Yep, all right, great. And
Roll
then the
damage
other
plus
two-
lightning.
All right. And then the other two just is 26 and 18.
26 and 18. The 18 misses, but the 26 hits.
All right, so I'm going to roll all that damage.
Yeah. As your arrow turns to lightning, and the bow of Corellin feels sure in your grip, like a familiar friend almost. And the lightning shoots out from it, streaking across, lighting up the room.
All right, that's going to be 20 piercing.
Okay.
Plus 4 radiant.
4 radiant.
And then the lightning is. Ooh, yes. 11 lightning for a
11
total
lightning.
of
Nice.
35 points of damage.
Woo! 30. Nice. Good roll. That's both arrows too, right?
Yes, that's both. That's
Awesome.
everything.
Awesome. Cool. Nice. Is that in your turn, buddy?
35. Well, yay. Yeah.
No,
And
that's
just
good
there
damage, dude. That's good damage.
Sick him, giant buddy. Yeah. And that's it. I'm just kind of cheering him on.
All right,
two
sounds
fucking,
good.
Pacific Rim, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Kaiju's just freaking
fighting.
going on. Yeah, Joko, it's your turn. Artie's on deck.
Joko's gonna come down like around the side of this guy
Uh-huh.
and slash out at like his hoofed leg over here.
Okay.
Boom. First attack, 31 to
That
hit.
hits. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's gonna be ye old Divine Smite level 2 with the bonus. Another 18 radiant
18
on
radiant
top.
damage on top of the 19 damage. Nice stuff. Ooh, he's looking hurt. He's bloodied.
I gave him a cut on the like lower leg, and now Joko's gonna move up and like target the thigh.
You got it. As you
Get a
cut,
big
the tendon
across
kind of
the
gives
flank.
way, and he like his knee goes down as he comes down in range for you to cut right across his flank. Roll
20 to hit.
20 hits.
Ooh. 18 slashing and 8 radiant. Those are
Nice.
just good ass rolls.
That's a
Holy
good
shit.
roll. 26 damage
And I'm
total.
gonna give him another Divine Smite
Shunk. Woof.
level 1.
You got a level 1 Divine Sight with that extra D8.
9 and 5,
Ooh,
14 more
additional 14
damage.
radiant. Ooh, he's looking, not so hot. Artie, your turn.
And then I'll roll my con save at the end of that.
Yes, you do. You and you roll your con save, and let's see how you do, bud.
23.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Boom, you break 3. Just rubbing your temples as you feel like this intense migraine.
And then I
Yeah.
immediately glare over where the guy was, and
And he's
Poe's
dead.
there. And I'm a little confused why Poe is where the guy was. But
Fair enough.
thanks, Poe.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're
I
confused
assume
because
he
you didn't
fucked him
do
up.
anything about the Glibrezu. But that's how it goes. All right, now the demon's turn. The demon he's in a rough spot, so he's just gonna start flailing around. He's gonna take his first attack at the giant, the second attack at you, Joko, and the third attack at you, Joko. So that's how it's gonna go.
These
First
are all
one-
disadvantaged still? Is that true?
Yes, it is. So 23 to hit for the first one, that hits the giant. 23 on the second one for you, Joko.
That one hits, the hoof misses.
The hoof misses. You got it. So 17 bludgeoning to you and 25 bludgeoning to the giant. Ooh, the giant's looking hurt as the fist contacts and like indents the armor of the fire giant, like knocking back a few paces, and the whole like forge like shakes for a moment. And Joko, he turns around and poof, clocks you on the side of the temple, and you just feel the world spin for a moment as you like your eyes try to refocus on the Garistro. But that is going to be the end of his turn, and it's now the fire giant's turn.
can make
he's-
another
Yep,
wisdom
he's gonna
save
make the wisdom
if he wants.
save. He fails
He
it
feels
again.
like it.
He fails it again. I did forget to roll the fire giant wisdom save, and the fire giant rolled
Yeah,
a
go
natural
ahead.
20. So he's no longer
Cool.
sickened, which is good for you all as he goes to grapple the Garistro. So he's gonna grapple, and then the Garistro is gonna have to try and fight it off. Ooh, this might be close.
Disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage for the second one, yeah. Ooh, the fire giant just succeeds actually. Wraps him around the waist, and as he takes him, he starts dragging him over to the magma pit over here.
Yes.
Hell
And,
yeah.
and he's going to drop and let go and drop him. And he's now submerged in the lava. He's like currently burning alive, and I have to roll the lava damage.
That's like an insane number, isn't it? I was just looking that up.
Yes.
Oh!
He takes 115 fire damage. He is
God.
resistant to fire, so he
Oh.
takes half of that, which would be 57. 57.
Yeah.
He's looking not good. The lava's currently slowly descending into the lava, a la Terminator.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's about to put one thumb up. It seems
Yeah,
like it's
absolutely.
Yeah.
Fen, it's your turn.
I'm gonna yell over to Poe. Oh, Poe, what's the plan? Are you done here?
Yeah, just about. Just make sure that guy doesn't come out, and this big boy. Let's just be nice to him, and he's gonna help us as long as we leave him alone at the end.
All right. I'll ready an action. That if the large giant, the one who's not currently being submerged in lava, if he looks like he's about to like fight us or something, I will pull one of the stars off my mantle of stars and like shoot it at him.
Okay, so you're readying a Mantle of Stars action. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then I'll climb back up onto the platform up here.
Nice. That's the little days. Good. All right. Sounds good. Poe, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run up to the fire giant, hand him his 200.
Are you gonna cross the
pieces,
bridge
and
or
just-
try and cross over the little lava river?
Ooh, sorry. Good point. Yeah, because I think I have enough movement. I will go up the bridge,
Yes.
and then I will cross.
Good.
Yes, not trying to get more of that lava.
Yeah.
Did you look both ways before crossing?
You just have to make an acrobatics
Or
or
just
athletics
dive
check
on
for me
over
if
the
you
lava.
wanted to, but yeah.
Totally, yeah. Yeah, and I'm just gonna walk up next to this guy. I'm gonna hand him his 200 platinum pieces, and then just watch the Garistro drown.
Fair enough. He like palms open his hand on the left as he's just staring down at the Garistro, and you just put in. It's no bigger than like the tip of his pinky, like the little size of your little bag. He's massive. All right, Joko, it's your turn.
No, I'll kind of go near the edge. Just kind of look down at him.
Yeah.
Is he doing anything?
He's currently scrambling. He's trying to like grab onto the side of the wall to pull himself out.
Is he still inside the lava?
He is still inside the lava, yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna channel divinity and abjure enemy
Oh my god, he has to make a wisdom saving throw against you.
at disadvantage because he's a fiend.
Disadvantage.
Oh.
And he's
sickened too. Yes. Wow, you guys are really lucky. God, oh my god. Okay, I'll have to talk to you guys after the game about what just happened. He rolls a natural 20 and a 3. So he fails.
Sucks.
He has 0 movement speed.
He has 0 movement.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
This poor guy.
Artie,
He's
it
just
is
trying to
your
run his
turn.
job.
My turn. I'll go 5, 10, 15.
Oh my
and
god.
I'll look back at Fen. Like he's definitely evil, right? The demon in the lava.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 100%.
So we can tease him a little.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah,
Oh,
go
okay,
for
okay.
it.
And then I will minor illusion like a glass of water. just next to him, just like right in reach, so on his turn he can like reach up to grab it. Like just a bit. Like I want to put like a little frost on the outside, like
You got
it's
it.
chilled
It's
glass.
so chilled. Oh,
Oh,
so
it looks-
beautiful.
There's
It
an
looks
umbrella in it.
so
Perfect.
delicious, Artie, as you put this little, just right above his head, just right above him. And as it comes to his turn, he grasps up at this tantalizing cup. He's trying to grab. His left arm descends into the lava. It burns away. You see his skeleton starting to dissolve as he's reaching out. His right hand descending into the lava, still grasping at it as he falls, and just descends and burns into nothingness. Just still grasping for one taste of water. Our poor Tantalus little
Aw.
fella, as he dies.
No.
And all of you watch as like the body just disintegrates under the magma.
He took
And-
damage, so he can move now.
And that's the end of combat.
Oh my
That's
god.
the end. You guys are out of initiative now.
Corun's in the Feywild was like, what have I done? Who
Ah!
are these people?
That's why I asked Fen. I was like, he's for sure bad, right?
All right. And you guys are now out of combat. The giant heaving these like huge breaths.
As you asked, my name is Gorm.
Gorm. That is a
Yes.
strong, fiery name. Yes. Everyone, this is Gorm. Say hi, Gorm.
Hi,
Okay,
Gorm.
never mind. Yeah, they say
Hi,
hi.
Gorm.
Hello.
this-
Wait, is he
small
saying this in
ones.
common or is he saying this in giant?
He's saying this in giant.
Okay, that's what I figured.
So yeah, the forge is yours, my sweet giant friend. My gnome friend over here, he just has to craft one thing using your tools, and I'd be happy to pay 50 platinum for allowing us to use your tools, and we'll be on our way afterwards, and I'll make sure to spread the word of Gorm's Forge.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Got it.
I guide him
Yeah, sure.
by like walking over and like tapping him,
Yeah,
just
tap
be
him on
like,
the
he's a
shoulder.
good guy, like he's a trustworthy guy.
Yeah.
So you can add a D4.
Sure.
Great. That with the d4 is a 2, so that makes a total of 16 or 7. Oh shit, 17.
17. He looks down at you, like his hulking height stretching 3-4 times higher than you. Gigantic hands, palming and kind of like clinking the platinum in his the center of his palm. And as he looks down,
Fine. Use my tools. But, on my pride as a fire giant, I must know, what are you making?
It's now my gnome friend over there, he's really the expert in this, but it's a tuning fork so we can return home.
Tuning fork. Weapon of war.
No, a
Okay.
weapon of it's teleportation. We're just trying to
I'll
return
like
to our
show
home.
him the diagram that I drew with like the instructions.
he kind of scoffs.
A puny thing. No. I will not assist. Use the forge, but not my hands.
And he kind of like claps
Understood.
his hands together.
Yes, your hands are much too powerful for such a meager tool. I understand. Here's your additional 50 platinum for allowing us your service. Your
He
tools.
he
rather.
just pinches it with his pinky and his thumb from you and steps over here
I'm taking my lunch break.
and steps deeper into the forge.
Yeah, he's taking his lunch break, so we have free reign to use the forge, guys. So,
Okay, sick. Okay, so I think the amble's over, and then we need steel. And I'm just like looking around for the
All right,
steel.
go ahead and make an investigation check to try and find the materials that you have to try and forge this
Hey,
tuning fork.
Poe, can you help me find the? I need the steel. Can you help me?
yeah, I'll be your sous chef. You got it. I'll look for some steel.
Sick.
Got it.
Investigation. 22.
Investigation with advantage now, or both of you?
Yeah, that was
separately?
with an advantage. I didn't roll very well.
You got a 22. 22 is totally fine. As you're looking around through much of the iron slabs and different things, there is steel that's already been made. They're not quite bars. They're a lot larger, shaped for giant hands or large demon hands. Workable, but it's currently like cooled into bar form. You would have to forge it, like go through the whole process of trying to forge it.
I should be able. How much do I know about forging?
Well, you have the instructions on hand, so you can go ahead and make a intelligence check with advantage for me.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
also you were an engineer before.
You were an engineer.
I feel like I should be fine.
Yeah, you
but
should
I'm
be
just-
fine. You should be fine with the
Oh,
forging. So
flat intelligence 21.
yes. So while you've never forged a tuning fork before, or used a forge of this size before, this is, the anvil is like a good 4 times the size of what you would normally see right at Tinkertop. You know the stages, especially to building something or milling something that would be delicate and small. You've done it all the time for other instruments, guns and other swords and blades and things. First, you would need to pump the bellows. You would need someone strong enough to do that, to get the forge to the right temperature to melt the steel. It can't be too hot, it can't be too cold, otherwise it'll make it too brittle or too, it's a delicate process. That would require someone of a strong make. Then you would need to forge and hammer the steel to shape. And as you're seeing, the hammers are pretty large. Then after that, there is a milling machine, and you would need to delicately mill from this iron slab that's been cooked, like the shape of the tuning fork. And then the last thing, which is what you got from the instructions, is you need to grind away material until it tunes the fork to the correct note, which is the note of C. And you would need someone musically gifted enough to be able to tell you when it's resonating at the proper frequency. So that would be
this
1, 2, 3,
seems
4.
pretty obvious to me.
Yes, 4
Poe,
different stages.
you go. No, I'm just kidding. So the one question I have is, do I know how hot it needs to be? The forge needs to be.
Yes,
Like
you would.
you said, I know.
There's
Like
instructions to it, and you've used
now,
the forge
me asking
before.
Daniel, how hot? Like thousands of
Oh.
Celsius.
You know the melting point of steel. You can't go so far that it liquefies it. Otherwise, it'll be totally brittle and unusable. You need to make the metal malleable enough. For that,
Sounds good. So
gosh, I need to look it up right now.
no, it's okay. I was just curious. Okay, I'm going to.
Yeah.
Can I grab 2 pieces of steel?
Yes.
Or
you'll
them
need someone's
prepared?
help to lift it.
Joko, can you help me? I'm gonna need you to you're gonna pump these things, and then you see how it gets hotter when you pump it. You're gonna need to pump it, and then when it gets to a certain temperature, then I'll take the steel out. Okay?
All right. Just tell me when.
Okay. So then, hold on one second.
Drogo goes and stands and puts both hands on the top part of the bellows.
Okay. We're gonna have to do this pretty quickly, so we're gonna need to belt that. So I'm gonna take one, steel ingot or whatever, and just throw it in.
Okay. There's
and
a
then-
large pair of tongs that are a little larger than you, but you throw that in, and then you have the pair of tongs next to you.
Yeah, that's
you
fine.
know that you need to heat it to about 1400 Celsius to get it to the proper.
This is my test run, so I'm just gonna let it burn, and then I'll find out how when I need to stop it next time, if that
You
makes
got
sense.
it.
So I'm just
Artie,
I'm letting it go.
make a perception check. Joko, make an athletics check as you're pumping the billows, and it's actually introducing the heat from the lava into the forge.
Oh.
4.
4 on the perception check.
Yes.
Got it. Oh, you think it looks pretty good. You looks pretty good, and you say, "Oh, Joko, now!" And you go in, and Joko, as you take the tongs to do it, you clamp down on it, and it just melts away. As the iron piece,
I
or
wasn't.
the steel piece
sorry,
just melts.
I don't think I made it clear.
into the forge.
I wasn't trying to do it this time. I'm literally just trying to get a sense of when I'm gonna need to pull it. So I'm just watching the
Definitely.
steel and seeing when it is good.
Well,
And then
it would
I'll
need to
time
be
it for
sooner than
next time.
that. It would need to be sooner
Yeah.
than
Okay.
that.
So
Yeah.
sooner than that gives me a rough sense. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay, Joko, this one's it. Okay, and then after it's melted, then we pull it out with the tongs, put it over on the anvil, and then do I think Joko can handle the hammer?
Joko, do you want to try?
Just pick it up.
Sure.
See,
I'll walk
see
over
how it
there and just-
feels.
Test the weight.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check for me, Joko.
28.
Oh my god. You like bend down to pick it up. For the first moment, it actually is not going up as hard as you can. So you actually like you have to take off like a couple pieces of your armor to be flexible enough, and you grab the hammer and you like try and like deadlift it basically, and then you kind of like heft it onto your shoulders. It's hard work, but you managed to get a grip on it. It's a big hammer, but you could use it. You could definitely use it.
Okay, so
A vein is like popping in your
the thing.
Well, we'll see. Your vein is popping in your head, and your biceps are just bulging. It's pretty crazy.
Okay, I have an idea for that part. Taking the iron out isn't hard. It's gonna be smacking it. That's gonna be harder. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okay. How long will it take to move the iron from the forge to the?
Oh, it shouldn't take
anvil?
more than like 6 seconds if you guys are fast
Perfect.
about it. Yeah.
Okay. Sick. So, get ready, and then we're gonna hit it, and then once it's hot, and we're just form it, and then we can take our time grinding it later, right? The only time-sensitive thing is pulling it from the forge and smacking it on the anvil.
You're gonna want to mill it, like shortly after you've hammered the bar into the correct width.
And that's just with like normal tools, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So, okay, I think we're ready. Okay, so I'm going to prepare, and then I'm going to cast Bigby's hand,
Okay.
and I'm going to hold the ingot in the fire,
Okay.
and wait till it gets to the right temperature, and I can watch it easier now because I have the hand there.
You got it.
Okay, Joko.
All right.
Start it.
Athletics check from Joko for the pumping the bellows.
Okay,
And Artie, a perception check from you.
27.
Nice.
I don't have the most perception, but 14, not bad.
Not terrible.
take it.
You figure out a little better than last time, and you go now, and the steel has now heated up to the point of glowing red hot. And Joko, you poof, clamp down with the tongs, woof, move it over to the anvil, ting, and it clings. It's smoking on the surface of the black iron anvil.
Now I want to move Bigby's hand as like a third hand to help Joko lift it.
You got it. All right, Joko, you are starting to hammer.
I'm picking up the hammer.
All right, Bigby's hand helps you actually carrying the base of it where the most weight would be, allowing you to kind of flexibly like just slam down the hammer until it's about the weight of what you'd experience from a regular hammer, just much larger. So you can now do this athletics check at advantage.
Mmm.
Do it, Joko.
Fucking 15.
15. Ting! 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 You begin to hammer. It's a decently even job as you are kind of hammering back and forth, especially with, using this unwieldy hammer. It's impressive, really. And you do this process of bringing the steel back into the forge, bringing it out and hammering it over the next couple of minutes. And the air is starting to heat up around you. Fen and Poe, you can feel yourselves sweating a whole lot. And after about 20 to 30 minutes of this, Joko, you're starting to break out in a heavy sweat. The bar is now about the width that you would need for a tuning fork. It's finally looking like it's usable.
Okay, Joko, can you grab it and bring it over, and I'll go over to the mill and I'll get ready to
This is
start.
going to require a sleight of hand check for the milling, whoever would
Okay.
you want to designate for that.
I begin looking at Emran, and Emran is off in the distance, getting ready to touch the lava or something. I don't know.
Yeah, correct. She's currently
So-
just like waving hands over the lava, just being like, wow!
Poe, can you help me with this one? Okay, so
Joko,
oh, yeah.
Joko is like leaning against the hammer now, and he's like, just use your fucking hand to pick it up. Use the big hand.
can I use the big hand?
Of
to bring
course,
It over?
Bigby's hand floats over, puts it over on this milling table, where you're gonna need to like mill and hammer it into the correct shape, which is gonna require
Okay,
a sleight
so
of
this
hand.
is the shape that I'll like lay the drawing out flat next to Poe
got
and
it.
like explain how it works and like just. Okay, so this I'm gonna need you to just bring it into this position right here, and then and then once I get it down to that, then I can actually like grind it into precise. But this is what I need. Can you do that?
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I'll put a hand on Poe and cast guidance.
Guidance. All right, Poe, you get an extra D4 to this as you begin the process of milling, which, you're not really used to, but you're starting it. You can go and make a sleight of hand check.
Can I help him as well?
This is a guidance. Since you're guiding him, technically you can't really help him as you did with Joko.
I will guide then.
Yeah, you can guide with the D4
16.
plus a D4.
Yeah, that's total. 16.
Nice. You know, it's your first time doing it as you're kind of like milling it to shape. You kind of have this hand spun drill that's currently going, and as you're like carefully guiding it over, chipping away material from the outside until it's stretching into this forked small little device as you're going through, and it's actually more satisfying the way you're going through. It feels just really nice. All of you kind of like paying attention. Artie, occasionally you correcting him to the correct shape as you mill through, and eventually it's now milled to the correct shape. You have at least a rough tuning fork shape, but now it needs to be ground to the correct tune.
So I'll bring it over. Okay. Any of you guys do like music stuff? You're like musically talented?
I look at Emran. I mean, we were performers for many years. You know, we've sung a ditty or two, haven't we, Emran?
Yeah, we have.
Do you know just like the exact frequency and pitch of C? It's C, right? I think that was the one I needed.
Yes, C.
Yeah.
Well, that would require perfect pitch, and that's I don't know if I have that. Emran, do you have perfect pitch?
No, better at the flipping and the back flipping.
You guys can make performance checks for me. The person who can also
Yeah.
make a performance check for me is Fen.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe like narratively the way like we'd go about it, I think is like remembering a song that we know really well
Mm-hmm.
and like singing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like knowing that one of the notes is a C, but then like sing the song and like based off of memory, trying to like correlate it.
Sure.
And so I'll do a performance check. Oh, I'm proficient in those, and I never get to do performance.
You are proficient in
checks. This is not-
performance. Yeah.
Oh dear God.
What's the roll, Poe?
11.
11. Fen?
I also rolled, yeah. So Fen sort of steps forward, looks at everyone, says, "If you ever tell anyone about this, I'll fucking kill you." And lets out truly like the most perfect, clear, precise, exact note. I'm assuming because it's a 22.
Oh!
Dang.
It actually correlates to exactly the first note of the Feywild song that correlates to Sanctuary's growth and passage.
Fuck yeah.
That's why it's in your mind, Fen. And you let it loose, and it feels like this like deep primal part of you knew that music. And it reverberates across the room beautifully.
I'll start grinding and try to, with Fen's help then.
You got it. All right, so with Fen's help, doing the performance check, singing that note C, I need Artie, you to make a perception check with advantage because of Poe and Fen helping you to bring this tuning fork into tune.
Perception?
At advantage. Oh, sorry.
why
This is you hearing intently. I would allow investigation.
Oh, yeah. 27.
27.
Yeah.
Over time, you guys hear the whining of the note crystallize as both ends of the fork begin to ding and like eventually slowly come into tune. The ringing with like a bunch of overtones filling the room with this decadent, mellifluous sound that ding when you brush your hand over the tuning fork rings out true C, just like Fen's note. And the tuning fork is now in hand and cooling, but seemingly prepared.
Okay, sick. So, I think we can get out of here. Where are we trying to go?
Sanctuary, right?
Yeah, I don't know how exact I can get, but anywhere specifically you want me to aim for?
Yeah, what about Solaris's house?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but none of you are going anywhere.
Well, that was a weird noise. Okay, let's go, guys.
As you spin around and look at the entrance to the forge, eyes dark, full clad in battle armor, you see Grost standing at the entrance to the forge. You think you can come into my forge and plan your escape? And he rips out this massive, curved, snake-like sword and points it in your direction. We'll never let you leave here alive. I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh,
my
fuck, dude.
Like X's, man.
Daniel, I do have like kind of a hard out at 12.
You got it.
I don't.
We'll see what you guys do. I got it.
Ooh, that's
Oh
a
my
good
God.
roll.
Oh my god. I natural 20'd it.
Yo!
It's a 27. Guys, we can get out of here.
27? Okay.
We have a chance.
We'll see what happens.
Fucking chance.
Nah, he has counterspell prepared.
I know he does, but I can try to do it back
All right.
to him.
Initiative
This is our
rolls
only
27.
shot.
27 for Artie.
Yeah.
27 for Artie. Let's see what Grost rolls. He rolls a natural 3.
Yes.
Ooh.
Get fucked.
Still pretty good though. All right, the rest of you, initiative rolls, just in case. 22 for Fen.
22.
22 for Fen.
18 for Poe.
Poe,
14.
your throat closes up as you see the man that you've only seen in your dreams now present in front of you, eyes flaring dark as the sword is streaming out this like green corrosive gas almost on the end of it, and he's snarling, looking terrible and fiercely angry. All right, Artie, it is your turn.
None of you will leave here alive. Especially you, Poe. Especially you!
As he advances on you all in the forge. Artie, what are you doing? Kyle?
I was muted. I was complaining that he was moving forward. Plane shift, I need to touch everyone, is that correct?
Yes, you do.
Is this where everyone is?
No, you guys would be next to each other having finished the forging of it.
We were all
Okay.
working on the forge, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys would be within, like, grasp distance of each other, that's true.
Okay, so I can touch everyone, is what you're saying.
Yes, you can.
Ah! Okay. I will go ahead and cast plane shift.
Okay.
Oh god!
As you all grasp hands, looking at each other, post sweating bullets, all of you sweating bullets at the presence of a demon lord in the room. The whole air, even though it's magma hot, goes cold at his presence. Like you feel the wave of the pressure of his personality, even where you stand. Like you're like, if we stay here any longer, we will die. We will die. As you all begin grasping hands, and Artie, you ring out, jing, the plane shift, the tuning fork as it sings out C, and he reaches out his hand.
Oh, no, you don't.
And grasps in as like the shadows come in to try and rend the magic apart.
I
with
hold
counterspell.
on to Poe even tighter and say, yes, we do! And I punch out towards him trying to counterspell his counterspell.
Okay. He counterspelled at 3rd level. Well, no, he counterspelled.
What?
Wait, no. In order to do yours, actually, plane shift is a 7th level spell. He would
Plane
know
shift
that.
is 7th.
So he's done it at a 7th level.
So he has to have done it at 7th.
He done it at 7th level counterspell.
I
yes.
don't have another 7th level spot, so I need to roll.
You need to roll for it.
So I need to roll, and I
Uh-huh.
add my intelligence, right?
modifier, yes.
Oh,
Let's
God.
roll it in d20.
Yeah.
Plus
Oh,
intelligence,
baby.
and I need to roll... What do I need to roll above?
A 17.
What's the target? Yeah.
A 17.
Okay. You ready for this?
Oh!
Oh my fucking
This is
god.
always how it does.
Oh!
Fucking
Folks at home, that's a
narrative
nat one.
ones.
That's a nat one.
Why are we? It's a narrative one again.
The narrative
Oh,
one
it
strikes
is.
again.
The shadows, your counterspell fails as the shadow rend apart the plane shift spell as you're looking at it like gasping, and you're like, "Ah!" And you look up at your friends, all within the space of the forge, as Grost slowly advances on you, smiling. This is where you die. And that's
Can I
where
use
we'll
my
pick up.
movement to run
That's
away?
where we will pick up next time.
We all jump into the lava and end it now.
That's where we'll all pick up next time.
Oh my god.
Oh!
I tried.
All right,
I
y'all.
did the narrative.
Woo!
That one.
Narrative ones.
Oh my
Every
gosh!
time.
Wow, what a
Whenever we're trying to transport somewhere, it's always a one.
always,
Yeah,
always,
every
always,
time.
every single
God.
time. You guys just can't teleport
God.
anywhere. All right, but with that,
Man.
good God.
I'm so terrified.
This plane
mean-
shit's for the birds, dude.
First, what an amazing session, y'all. Thanks so much for being here, for being a part of the
Yeah.
story. It was awesome. I hope you guys who are watching, who are still watching, all 7 of you, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here. We will be back next week with more Grim Troupe, with picking up what happens in this fight with Grost. We will see what happens, and it'll be something that we that'll be definitely something to watch. All right, y'all.
Easiest.
We love you, and we'll see you next time. Wanted to shout out a couple people before we end the stream. Mason, thank you so much for 6 months of subscribing, man. You are amazing. We appreciate you so much.
homie.
Andrew, Sweet Nectar, thanks so much for subscribing for 5 months. And we have a new
Sweet
follower
Nectar.
today for Sweet Nectar. Blueberry Dogs, too, is our first follower in a long time. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you guys enjoyed the story of the Grim Troupe. We're still going. This is a really exciting session to be a part of. So, love you guys. We will see you next week with whatever happens here in the Abyss. See you guys then. This is Stop, Drop, and Roll. Signing off. Bye-bye.